Well, here we are. So, if you don't know me, I'm just a grumpy old man going to deliver the people's groceries. It's cold as shit. It's 5:39 a.m. on a cold January morning in the middle of Kansas. We're gonna go out here and try to make some money and get people their groceries. So check the oil. The oil's okay. It's about time for a change, but we're about to head that way. So wish me luck. All right, so I shopped that in about, it is 6:27. I got in there about 6:05, 25 minutes. I have one item. There's always one item that's either not in stock or hard to find or something. It doesn't matter if it's a 2-item order or a 500-item order. There's at least one item that's always hard to find for some reason. Anyway, I'm gonna go deliver this and get right back. Shouldn't take me but about 15 minutes. So part of this channel is just to show that you can make pretty decent money even though there's not a lot of stuff going on. I don't have Costco or Sam's Club or any of that near me. If I get an order to a bigger town, then maybe I'll deliver from some of those things, but I don't have Instacart or Shift or whatever the other one is. So all I've got is DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Walmart Spark. They took Flex, Amazon Flex moved away, so I can't even figure out how to get an order from the other warehouse that's 50 miles from me. So but I do this every weekend for about 12-15 hours, and you know, I usually do about 8 on a Saturday and anywhere from 4 to 8 on a Sunday, and I typically make $400 or $500. Really, probably about 400. I say 5. I'd have to put a few extra hours in probably, but you can make some decent extra cash. Or I know some people that do it full time in this small town and they make a living doing it. I might transition to that at some point, but right now, not so much. All right, dropped that one off. It's 6:41. I got some offers still on here that kind of suck. I got DoorDash on, but they are not giving me anything. DoorDash has a problem. They changed the zone to where it doesn't cover the whole town, so I'm out of the zone half the time, and that doesn't help me get orders. So I'm right here in town and I'm out of the zone. And then Uber loves to lowball you so much that you can't really accept orders from them unless you got something to go with it. So, and Spark kind of lowballs you too. I mean, I got a $32 delivery for 30 miles, but it's going to another town with another Walmart. So, but that Walmart kind of sucks. They don't give you orders very often. I don't know the algorithm, so I don't know how it actually works, but it seems like when I go to that town, I barely get anything. So I'm trying to keep it pretty local, so I'll probably do this one. So it's 6 miles for $22. All right, it's 7:14. I've made about $40 in about an hour and just 10 minutes maybe. I just picked up this $5 little Starbucks order that I'm gonna pick up, and sorry about that, and do that while I'm waiting DoorDash Spark's been trying to give me this 30-mile order. It's up, god damn it, this seat belt. It's up to about $40 now for 30 miles. But I don't want to take it this early because if I go to Hutch, I want to make sure it's around 9 o'clock when other things are open down there. Anyway, I'm gonna go do this DoorDash real quick, and maybe I'll pick something else up on the way. I just did an Uber for 23. I canceled the Spark that was going out to Galva. The Uber was right here in town, and it was $1 more. So if I had time, I would have kept both of them, but I didn't want to get in trouble with Uber. Uber don't mess around. They like to yell at me if I'm not doing it fast enough. So anyway, I'm gonna go get this. See you. Well, I dropped off to Starbucks, and now I'm in the dead zone where I'm not getting anything. It's only been a minute or two, but there's a big old full moon up there. I don't know if you can see it. Anywho, alright, I'm gonna sit around and wait for a while, looks like. So that's the worst part about doing this is the not knowing and the waiting. I don't like to wait. Alright, I just got offered a $39 to go to Marion, Kansas, which is 36 miles, 72-mile round trip. Nothing out there but a trip back, so I decided I would just stay sitting here rather than waste all that time. I know it's money, but I missed out on the Hutchinson one. I should have took that, but I do be messing up. So, yeah, I figured DoorDash would keep me busy enough while I was waiting on something decent, but I'm not getting anything from them either. Uber's dried up. This is the life. Something will pop up here in a few minutes, but I just hate wasting time. I always kick myself when I don't pick something up. I mean, it wasn't a good order, but it was something, you know. But that frickin', I'm not driving to Marion for $40. It'd have to be 60. So what? All right, we sat there for a good 5 or 10 minutes, but we got this $18 going 4 miles. Had to shop it, took about 10 minutes. 19 items. Had to wait on to slice some ham, so that took the most time. The rest took about 5 minutes, but so I'm glad I didn't go to frickin' Marion, because this is basically half of that for like 4 miles instead of driving 36 and then having nothing on my way back. So we're gonna go drop this off and see what's next. As soon as I pick this one up, I got 2 Uber notifications and a DoorDash, and that's how it goes. It always goes in spurts like that. So you might sit there for 20 minutes without anything, and then I'm assuming, I don't know how it works, man. It's kind of stupid, but that's how it seems to be, though. You got nothing, then you got 5 things coming at you at once, and you got to try to make a decision real fast. But anyway, I had already picked this one up. It's all right. It's, you know, $19 to go an 8-mile round trip and spend about 10 minutes shopping. So take me about 30 minutes total for 18 bucks. That ain't bad. All right, drop that one off. We're sitting about $58, right at 2 hours and 5 minutes. I got one available for $22 for a 48-mile round trip. It don't make any sense, so I'm not taking that. Uber wants me to go to Little River for $34, and that's it's more doable, but I have no idea what kind of road. There's a lot of gravel roads out there, and it's cold outside. There's deer running. I'd rather not take that chance. I think I'll just wait. Somebody took the one to, well, I don't know if they took it or not. It disappeared, so. But I'll be back at the, nope, it came back real quick. Ain't nobody wants that shit. I'll be back at the Walmart in just a second. So that was a good order I just took. Almost $19. Took me 10 minutes to shop, 10 minutes to deliver. It's like a 20-minute. I mean, you do the math. I can't freaking do the math, but that's pretty good. So give me some more of those. Don't give me this bullshit. Well, they bumped the Lindsborg one up to 24. Started at about 18 earlier. It's not great, but Lindsborg's pretty easy drive. It's 3 drop-offs. They're all kind of in town. They're not way out in the country or anywhere like that. So I went in and took it because I don't feel like sitting in the parking lot. And if they hurry up and drop it off, I should be back here by 9 o'clock. So, and that'll be 3 hours, and I'll be sitting on about, what, 80-ish for 3 hours. I can't do math, man. What is that? 3 to 30, 20... 27 an hour. I mean, that's not bad for a little town. All right, so that one kind of sucked. They were slow loading me up. One of the addresses was in a weird part of town that was hard to get to, so I'm about 20 minutes later than I should have been. I should be back at Walmart about 9:20 instead of 9 o'clock, since it's 9:10 now. So it's not been the greatest morning. I'm trying to stay optimistic. So I'm about to pull back up at Walmart in a minute. I don't have any orders right this second. I had a 47-ish. Well, I just had one pop up. Let's see. Where is it going? It is going to frickin' Hillsboro. I don't really want to go to Hillsboro. Anyway, that one will go up because nobody's gonna want to take that for $26. Had one offer for Salina, which is 30 miles north of here, for 46, 47. There's quite a few stops, all in town, I think, in Salina, but it's not worth it unless I decided I wanted to just stay up there and work out of that Walmart and that Sam's Club up there. My weekend goals, normally I try to get 300 over a weekend, but I usually get closer to 4. Sometimes up close to 5, depending on it, if I want to spend extra time out here. I usually try to do 8 or 9 hours on a Saturday, and then 3 or 4 on a Sunday, just depending on how it's going, whether I want to stay out or not. Today is not looking so great. I mean, we're right at $90 for 3 hours and 21 minutes. That's $30 an hour, kind of. I mean, if I get me a $20 one here that's in town, it takes 20 minutes, you know. we're pretty close to average, I guess. But today feels like we're not doing good because I've had to sit around a little bit. The orders aren't popping up. DoorDash absolutely is dead. Uber keeps giving me bullshit, and I would love to get a double dip. That's what I need. I need this Hillsboro order that keeps popping up needs to be tied into a Uber order, and they both are $30, and that makes it worth your while. But anyway, we are back at Walmart, and we're gonna sit in the parking lot. I might go in because I'm very hungry. $6 DoorDash done. It is $9:45. Sitting about $96. That's not fucking good. Could be better. 4 hours. I'm not even at 100. That's not $25 an hour. Not a great morning. I need an order. A good order, not a bullshit order like Uber keeps sending me, wanting me to drive 30 miles for $20. So we'll just keep on keeping on. Might go home early today if I can't get anything, and try again tomorrow. But it's the dead time of day for fucking Spark, so I'm not real thrilled with how it's been going. It hasn't been a great morning. I thought it was going to be really good because I got so many offers right off the bat, but those are all gone. Anywho, well, the good news is I've made almost $100 and only put like 40 miles on the van, so that's not too bad. Anyway, see what this one is. I'm gonna accept that. Not in love with it, but I'll take it. It's not it's Marquette. Don't really want to go to Marquette, but I just can't sit around and wait. It's $30-something. Take what you can get, I guess, at this point. So that put us about 120. I didn't look at the time, or hopefully we'll get something from Spark going that way as well, and that would be nice. So we'll see. I got about a 5-minute drive back to Walmart, so maybe something will pop up. All right. Well, look at this. It's gorgeous out here. All right, I went ahead and took one to Marquette just because I don't like sitting around. And we'll see where we go from here. We're at about 120, 125. It's 10:22. I got about a 20-minute drive back, 25-minute maybe. So it's not fantastic. Still not happy about it, but we'll see where we end up. You know, 208 hours, $25 an hour. So I'm on my way back. I got 3 offers in a row. All of them are horrible. I got a $35 offer to drive like a 80-mile round trip with 3 drop-offs in the middle of nowhere. I got a $21 offer to drive a 64-mile round trip with 2 drop-offs, but there's nothing to do. You got to drive back. How does that make sense for them to offer that? It don't make any sense to me. I'm gonna drive 60-something miles for $21. I just drove 30-something for $31, so that's, you know, that wasn't good either. But I mean, it's not ridiculous. So I got 3 in a row that were kind of like that. 60 something miles for $21, 80 miles for less than $40, and the other one was very similar. I don't remember what it was, but it was like 40 miles for $20 or something. So anyway, well, we'll see what else we get, because I rejected all 3 of those. So usually I just let them time out, but I know I'm not picking those up. So I mean, they'd have to go up $20 each, and they're not gonna do that. So that's where we're at. I'm almost back to McPherson, and it's 10:37. I think I'm at 125, so I'd like to get 75 more here in the next couple hours, and might call it quits if I get to 200 by 1 o'clock or so. That'd be pretty good. Alright, I accepted this 2757 going to Hutchinson. So the thing is, I need to go to Hutchinson today anyway, so it's gonna work out. Hutchinson's about the same distance from my house as McPherson, and I can work out of that Walmart, even though that Walmart kind of sucks. But I mean, this Walmart sucks today too. So all right, I just dropped off my Hutchinson order. It is 11:39, about 1:55 I think for the day. We drove probably 100 miles. I've switched zones to Hutchinson. I got DoorDash on, I got Walmart Spark on, Uber's still on. We'll see what we get. I don't know. This town's kind of weird. I turned DoorDash on as soon as I got to town. It says it's very busy. Have not gotten anything. Average wait 3 to 10 minutes. It says earlier it said average wait 2 minutes. So we'll see. I gotta go. If I get to do it before I get something, I gotta go drop something off. I just got done with what I was doing. I had a order pop up. No DoorDash, no Uber yet, but I had that one Spark order just pop up, and I let it go. Probably should have took it, but I let it go. So we'll see what else pops up. It took that long just to get my location changed, so give it about 10 minutes. Hopefully something will come up. I probably should have took that though. Sitting at McDonald's, getting hot. It's 37 degrees. Hutchinson sucks. I've had 3 orders show up on Walmart Spark. All of them pretty crappy. The first one was the best one. I probably should have took it. I've had 2 Uber rides show up. I tried to take one of them, but it went away so fast. Then no DoorDash at all, even though it says it's busy. And I'm about to go in Walmart and just peter around for a little bit. I just slammed some McDonald's. So if I don't get anything within the next 40 minutes worth of shit, I'm gonna go home. But hopefully I'll get at least one and get me close to 200. So then tomorrow morning I can get 100 or so and just call it a weekend. 300 a weekend's not bad. It's $1,200 a month. So I just kind of called it quits. I haven't really done anything for the last hour. I went ahead and bought myself some groceries, and so my math, I've got me making $158 in 6 hours. It's $26 an hour. I've spent about a quarter tank of gas, so I haven't added up my mileage yet, but it's probably 120 miles or so. So it's like $1.20 a mile or something like that, I bet. Anyway, shitty day, not good, not great. I don't feel like sitting there. So I'm gonna go home and hit it again in the morning. Well, here we are again, Sunday, 5:35 a.m. So yesterday I finished up the day about 12. I kind of quit about 12 and did some grocery shopping. And I was at about $160. I got home about 1:15, and my wife said she wanted to go out in the evening, so we went back out, and from 4:30 to 6:30, and so now we're sitting at about 2:22. We did just 2 orders and got it up to that, and so my goal this morning is to get about $70 in 2 hours. May happen, may not, but I'm pretty tired this weekend, so I think I'm gonna quit at about 8 o'clock. So just gonna go out there and see what I can get for a couple hours, come on back, sleep, and maybe watch some football today. So I'll see you out there. First stop was the gas station, so I'm filling her up, and Walmart threw me a couple of crappy orders, so I do have a DoorDash I'm about to go get just to kill a little time and see what Walmart offers during that. So that's where we're at. Alright, so I took a pretty shitty order, same one they were trying to give me on my way up here, because I cannot sit around this morning. I only got 2 hours before I got to be back home. So I got the $7 DoorDash done. It's $6.15. I'm gonna go get this $17.50 shop and deliver done. It's only going 3 miles. It's way too many items for that little price, but hopefully they're all decent. I can knock it out real quick and be back before 7, and maybe get a 40 or something to end the day. So I just finished that little $17.50 3.9 mile shop and deliver. So I just picked up a 32 going 17 miles. The reasoning behind that is I'm thinking that it's time for Uber to step up and give me something going that way as well, and that would make it a lot better. If they don't, that's fine. I'm gonna deliver it. It should be about 7:45 when I'm done with it. If then I'm gonna head back this way, and if I don't get anything before I hit the turn off to go home, I'll just probably go home. But that'll put me at 278 for the weekend, working 10 hours or whatever. So anyway, it hasn't been a great weekend. Normally I'm pretty close to this on Saturday, and then I'll just add a little on top on Sunday morning, but not this week. It happens. It's the week after Christmas and New Year and all that crap, so maybe people are just not buying as much right now. I don't know, or I have no idea, but the orders haven't been great the last 2 days. Alright, I'm gonna go pick this up, and hopefully Uber will let me stack one on top of it, and that'd be a nice way to end the morning. So let you know. Needless to say that Uber did not step up, so I'm just gonna deliver this and see what happens next. Hopefully on my way back I'll get a good order going towards my house. If not, that'll be it for the day, and we'll be sitting about 278 or something like that, maybe 280 something for the weekend. That's not bad. I mean, it's not horrible. $28 an hour if you count it as 10 hours. So, I mean, it's all right. I'd much rather be sitting at 32, but take what you can get, I guess. So I just got done with that. It took a little longer than expected as usual. So I'm heading back up there, but I really don't have any time. So if I don't get something amazing going towards my house, or a real quick DoorDash, which I probably won't get a DoorDash because I won't even get back in the zone. So that's probably it for the weekend. 280-ish. I'll do the real math, but tell you what, pretty disappointed, but I'm freaking tired, man.